Bruce just said on the radio, spewing a bunch of fluid.
Yeah. Transmission probably, but
we don't think we're going to be able to repair it with what we've got. So now we have to tow his Jeep all the way down the way we came.
Morning.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Pretty good. Ready to do some snow wheeling?
I am always ready to do some snow wheeling.
We're out here in beautiful Kelowna this morning. We're going to head out and do some snow wheeling.
Kelowna is known for having some excellent snow wheeling in the winter, and that's why I camped in Bruce's garage last night, so we can get up in the mountains early and find us some of that deep white stuff.
As you can see, the road is just a little bit icy this morning. Bruce picked a solid spot for us to park where we wouldn't slide down a hill while we're airing down.
If I can't walk, you guys can't either. It's +3 right now, so I'm hoping this warmer temperature gets some moisture into the snow, and then it'll be decent above 5,000.
Torque helps on the hills. You feel like you're gonna get stuck and step on it a little bit. All right, let's slip and slide. I mean, rock and roll. What pressures are you guys running?
Both at 6.
I'm at 12. I might need to drop a few more pounds soon. Not bad so far.
Yeah, so we just hit 4,000 feet, which is promising. Still +3, so I think by the time we hit 5,000 and 6,000 feet, the snow will, it's soft for sure. There's a lot of moisture in it, so I think we'll hit that sweet spot around 0 at 5,000 or 6,000 feet and hopefully get into some good stuff. Got a tree that someone's cut, but they've only cut it wide enough for a quad. Typical.
First I have to
take a seat, Denny.
Get a handful of snow down my pants. That's fantastic.
Now we got a tree across the road, but your awning is on the proper side, but I don't know how high you sit. We'll see.
I'm definitely not going to make that out.
Yes.
All right, let's go.
View.
Yeah. Made it up to what seems to be some kind of radio tower with a lookout here. You can't see too much view because it's pretty cloudy and foggy, but it's still cool. Let's see the view, Bruce.
Oh, that's what it should look like. If I hold this.
Look at that view.
Yeah. Well, we'll head back down the mountain a little bit, and then there's a trail that kind of goes around the bottom of this one back to the main road. We'll blast off 10 or 15K up the main, gain some elevation, and then another, I don't want to call it a Forest Service road, it is, but it's very untraveled. So
Cool.
that's where we're heading to next, and there should be a couple feet more than this. So.
Yeah, it's great here. Got lots of traction.
At this point, I'm struggling like a little bit here, but I wasn't 200 meters ago.
My rear locker on, and I'm in the off-road plus mode.
You can feel this is where this weight and this type of seat just doesn't, it's not doing perfect.
Maybe try switching your modes.
Yeah, I pushed the button on the rear defrost. Oh, there's a guy waving at us from the lake here. Hang on. He has a quad with tracks that's stuck, and it's stuck in some water, so he said it's a bad situation if you want to help.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
Okay. Yeah, well, I'll give you a hand.
Following some tracks in the snow, we find a solo quad stuck in the slush on the lake that needs a rescue.
Winch doesn't work.
That's a big one. Yeah.
And I thought to make all.
We just got to the boat launch. Not a boat. Quad is stuck, so
Give the switch a little.
Bruce is gonna pull out the winch and give him a hand.
He's lucky we stumbled across him because he is the only one up here, and there's no one else coming up here today. But I saw one set of quad tracks going one direction, and whenever there's tracks of any sort going one direction, I always check on it.
You make my day much better.
Yeah, you got lucky. We were actually heading a different direction, but Bruce wanted to come up to see the lake, so.
That's true, I'm lucky.
Lesson learned: go with a buddy,
this
especially
was-
on tracks.
Well, good thing we came up here, gave someone a hand, and we're gonna carry on.
Yep, we're going up from here. So
Going up. It's only up from here.
yeah, aside from the bit of down. But
Yeah. So deep.
Did that guy even have a shovel with him?
Didn't see a shovel.
Man.
We just saved that guy's life.
At least from a long frickin' walk, and yeah, would have been an overnight one.
Getting into some deep snow on the sides, I wanted to see what my truck could do now that the lockers are working properly. But you can only plow this wet snow for so long before you have a wall in front of you.
No.
I'm stuck. Yeah, stop for Curtis.
Our hope is to summit this mountain and come back down the other side, something that likely hasn't been done this snow season. And as we got higher up, the inclines became more challenging to keep traction.
tracks.
Yeah.
Very hard.
That needs a real hero right now.
We've made it quite a ways up the mountain, but the snow is getting extremely deep. Bruce is ramming through it over and over again just to move a few meters at a time.
So is this a loop or do we go back down after?
Loop is a hope.
Sweet.
And as you can see, not very often used at this time of year.
Well, everyone else is lost. Slowly making our way up this fairly steep hill. Bruce is breaking trail, which is going kind of slow because you got to keep going back and forth, and then we're following up behind here. So we'll keep going, see how high we can get up on this mountain.
Try going forward.
Well, I spewed a bunch of fluid out the bottom. Don't know what it is.
Uh-oh. Bruce just said on the radio, he's spewing a bunch of fluid. You'll see what's going on. Yeah.
It's getting a little boring, so I figured I'd kick it up a notch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. It's all down here.
Uh-oh.
I need a light.
That's filling up the shovel. Yeah, okay,
Slow down.
it's bad. Transmission probably, but has it been a long time since you serviced it, like the fluid?
I didn't think so, but it's also about as hard as you can get on a transmission, so.
That's not good. The truck is basically bleeding to death.
So, it's exactly what happened. It pushed it right into that fan, or the pulley.
Oh yeah.
But the hose is definitely smaller than I want it to be. As long as you don't mind a bit of power steering fluid.
I don't.
So that's the bugger right there.
Keep that thinking look on your face.
Yeah,
You're gonna come
really-
up with something.
Really drawing a blank here.
Squint harder.
I'm thinking what pub we should go. Well, I think we start pulling it out. Because in theory, like, especially if you guys like just daisy chain, you should be able to pull me fairly easily. Because if we back up the whole way until that like pretty steep corner,
Yeah.
I'll just like back into that corner and then you can come around and that's where we'll turn around, which is like not too far.
And we don't think we're gonna be able to repair it with what we've got. So now we have to tow his Jeep all the way down the way we came, which is gonna be pretty interesting. So stick around.
Gonna turn around, but might be better with you pulling.
Think so?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I might already need truck force here.
Pulling the JK out through this slop is going to take everything we've got, and we'll have to carefully control the descent.
So, Danny's taking the front, take the middle. Choo-choo. Yeah. Okay, you're hooked up.
Okay, so just first gear, real slow, just try and like static pull it, so just tighten it up and see if it'll pull, and if not, we'll give it a bit of a bump. So back up like 2 or 3 feet, and then give her a little boop. Slow her down, slow her down.
Yeah, and I want to make that length happen again.
Thicker strap, but center it. Yeah, go center. How far?
Tight corner.
Alright, we reached the downhill.
Yeehaw. We're getting there a little at a time, eh, Denny?
Little at a time. We are getting there.
Pushing.
2,000 feet until that hairpin corner, and I can turn around.
Cool. Copy that. Sounds good.
Bruce is steering using pure arm power, as the Jeep has no power steering while shut down.
I think of it as my core workout.
During our descent, I call out corners and obstacles to make sure he can see them as he's driving backwards.
You're gonna hit a log. Stop.
Is there a tree there?
Yeah, there is. Let me get out and inspect. So I'm gonna try and pull him real slow past this log, and Curtis is gonna spot it. Let me know if you need to stop.
Yeah, he's good. Straighten the wheel. Yeah, he cleared the log.
Now, our challenge is getting him turned around for the rest of the descent.
Yeah, you're sunk.
Can you take the rope off of Bruce's end and hook it back to you?
I'd have to winch it to me. I can do that. No!
Went off a couple times, but could be worse, so
Yeah.
we're now back at the switchback corner and attempting to turn me around, and then things will be a lot easier being able to see and steer.
Snatch block to the back of Bruce's Jeep to my Jeep to pull us together. That's a new one, which should be fun.
The JK moves, but the Trail Destroyer is buried too deep, and I've got to get out my winch.
feeling a little coolness down there?
Oh man. I'm stuck.
I'm like one of those Discovery Channel guys. I can't help you. I'm not allowed. It's not in the contract.
Okay. Knees was a bad idea.
With Bruce turned around, Denny takes the lead, pulling him down, and I anchor at the rear.
Just a quick stop. My girl needs to drink. Glug, 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 glug.
Finally, exhausted from hiking in the snow and hungry, we made it down to the road.
We did it. That was quite the adventure.
Yeah. Nice job on the braking.
I wouldn't say I did a nice job. A couple of times I completely forgot that I was supposed to be braking, and I just like let you go.
He's getting a little close, buddy.
In my mirror, I see Bruce really close. Like, oh!
No, it's not as easy as it looks, that's for sure.
We made it.
Probably couldn't go any farther.
We towed Bruce's Jeep all the way out to the road. Quite the adventure. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Around 60% of people watching are not subscribed.
You should subscribe.
You should subscribe if you would be so kind. Thank you very much, guys. See you next week.